CAT Practice Test 2026 Certified Aerospace Technician Exam Questions Test Prep. Question 1. According to Bernoulli's principle, as the velocity of a fluid increases, the pressure increases, the pressure decreases, the temperature increases, the mass increases. Bernoulli's principle states that an increase in the speed of a fluid occurs simultaneously with a decrease in pressure. Question 2. Which control surface on an aircraft primarily controls roll, rudder, elevators, ailerons, flaps? Ailerons, located on the wings, control movement around the longitudinal axis, roll. Question 3. Aerodynamic drag is proportional to the underscore of the velocity. Square, cube, square root, inverse. Drag force, F, is proportional to V squared. Question 4. The primary purpose of a wing's camber is to reduce weight, increase maximum lift, decrease drag, provide storage for fuel. Camber, the curve of the airfoil, helps create a pressure difference that generates lift. Question 5. Which force acts directly opposite to thrust? Lift, weight, drag, gravity. Drag is the aerodynamic force that opposes the forward motion, thrust, of the aircraft. Question 6. What is the function of the aircraft's rudder? Controls pitch, controls roll, controls yaw, controls speed. The rudder, on the vertical stabilizer, controls movement around the vertical axis, yaw. Question 7. In a turbojet engine, where does the highest pressure occur? The intake, the compressor outlet, the turbine, the nozzle. Pressure is highest after the final stage of compression before entering the combustion chamber. Question 8. A canard configuration refers to a tailless aircraft, a small wing located forward of the main wing, a dual-engine setup, a type of landing gear. A canard is a small forewing placed in front of the main lifting surface. Question 9. What is the primary risk of foreign object debris, FOD? It makes the plane dirty. It can cause catastrophic engine failure. It increases fuel costs. It confuses the pilot. FOD refers to objects on the runway or in the hangar that can be sucked into engines or damaged structures. Question 10. Which instrument measures the speed of an aircraft relative to the surrounding air? Altimeter, airspeed indicator, variometer, compass. The airspeed indicator uses pitot-static pressure to determine speed. Question 11. What should a technician do first when discovering a safety hazard on the shop floor? Wait for the shift change. Report it immediately and mark the area. Fix it yourself without tools. Tell a coworker to ignore it. Safety protocol requires immediate reporting and mitigation of hazards. Question 12. The angle of attack is the angle between the chord line of the wing and the ground. Relative wind, horizon, vertical stabilizer. Angle of attack is defined relative to the airflow, relative wind. Question 13. Which of the following is an example of an administrative control? Wearing gloves, using a ventilation fan, restricting access to a hazardous area, installing a guardrail. Administrative controls involve policies or procedures to limit exposure. Question 14. What color is standard aviation 100 LL fuel? Red, blue, green, clear. 100 low lead, LL, aviation gasoline is dyed blue. Question 15. A stall occurs when the engine stops running, the wing exceeds its critical angle of attack, the plane runs out of fuel, the pilot turns too sharply. A stall is a loss of lift caused by airflow separation over the wing. Question 16. The elevators on an aircraft control which axis of movement? Lateral, pitch; longitudinal, roll; vertical, yaw; normal. Elevators control the nose-up or nose-down movement known as pitch. Question 17. What is the purpose of lock wire in aerospace maintenance? To carry electrical signals, to prevent fasteners from loosening due to vibration, to measure the length of a bolt, to provide decorative trim. Safety wire or lock wire is critical to ensure bolts and nuts stay secure in high vibration environments. Question 18. Which type of engine uses a large fan to bypass air around the core? Turbojet, turbofan, ramjet, pulsejet. Turbofans are efficient because they move a large mass of air at lower velocity. Question 19. A pitch motion is an up and down movement of the wingtips, nose, tail side to side, landing gear. Pitch is the rotation about the lateral axis, affecting the nose's vertical position. Question 20. Which metal is most commonly used in aircraft structures due to its strength-to-weight ratio? Lead, aluminum, iron, gold. Aluminum alloys are the standard for airframes because they are light and strong.